Archangel Imaging makes machines smart enough to behave like teammates and deploy alongside people, instead of being just dumb tools that need to be constantly managed and are dependent on vulnerable infrastructure. We have an amazing array of technological tools today for remote monitoring, from drones to cameras, IoT devices, and yet huge problems still persist. Why? That was the question I was asking after I spent a decade and a half working on world-leading drone technologies, helping set several world records. The answer really is because our technology today is deployed as a tool instead of a teammate. And what I mean by a tool is it's dependent on continuous operator attention, and human attention is the most precious resource when you're deployed out on the edge of the network. And it's also dependent on very vulnerable infrastructure, like communications or GPS. Archangel Imaging has two main product lines. Xnaut is our AI co-pilot for drones, and that allows drones to make decisions based off observed context. Foundationally, that's mostly navigation. Where am I and where do I go next? And sometimes that can change if it sees a vessel in distress or some other interesting observation. On the navigational front, with drones making decisions, we're able to navigate better than GPS without GPS. Argonaut is our AI ground camera, and that can deploy fully off-grid. It can sit in the middle of nowhere and monitor for whatever it's been asked to look out for, let's say a man with a gun. And under those circumstances only, it reports by exception what it's seen. So it's very limited in the bandwidth it needs to consume and very high effectiveness because it processes all the data locally on platform. Luminate's really allowed us to build much deeper connections in the local ecosystem and to solidify our presence here in central New York. We chose central New York as the place to land in the States last year, and what we're really keen to do is grow where we're planted. We see an opportunity to unlock a lot of nascent value and therefore prevent a lot of painful waste that we see in most of our technology value chains. We see a massive opportunity to help our most exposed and hard-working service personnel, and of course as veterans we're pretty well aligned to their mission. By using the machines for what they're good at as teammates alongside people, we can finally not just solve those problems but create a lot of really high value new jobs, and of course we're keen to make sure those jobs are created here in New York.